MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup. Digging in, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. DeSclafani, the former Miami Marlin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Popped him up. Suarez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Reds will get their first. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. And please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Tough curve. Ball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. At the plate, JT Realmuto is yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just... And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting it, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. And he is in there.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 44 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Second baseman, Mike.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Velasquez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Gregorius in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 4. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled away. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed.
He chased it for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anthony.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati 3rd, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In is Joey Votto now. He swings and grounds it to short. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chopper to short. Galvis has it. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And it's fouled away. A 1-1. Back toward the mound. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Segura has a play. One down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Kingery's there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the Sox are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. From the stretch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter,
Digging in once again, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Galvis is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Our score remains. Striding in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Not shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Galvis has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead. Standing in now, Anthony DeSclafani. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Jesse Winker is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. At this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch.
At the ball.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And there are two away now. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Castellanos retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Now batting, Joey Votto. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. That evens it up 1-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Williams. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Robert Stock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Votto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So it was a strikeout swinging. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Called strike 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Nick Williams. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Ball one. And it's 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Liner toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Victor Arano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Manny, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Popped up, and that will conclude matters here in the... Into the box now, Adam Hazley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Here's a fly ball, well hit. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Gene Segura standing in. That's in there, base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through on this one. Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. To the right side and through, a base hit. Segura heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. And he drops it. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 4 runs here in this half inning. Count now a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he nails him at third. Great throw. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
That's a good cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Davy Grillon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Popped him up. Suarez is there to put it away and finally put an in. Roman Quinn will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Jose Alvarez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Phillip Ervin will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Lays off 1-0. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A ball and a strike. The Reds find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here it comes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still down 5-3. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Castellanos is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Gene Segura. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. To third. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Moustakas goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game.